Well, okay, so anybody's a candidate. The thing you have to understand is you have a choice. You can either do the vasectomy reversal, and it has to be done properly with microsurgery because it's not an easy operation. And I will say I was the one who invented the microsurgical vasectomy reversal and reported that in the scientific literature around 1975. Actually, it was the front page of the New York Times in 1975, vasectomy is reversible. But many urologists, I've been to many meetings where they're now saying, oh, vasectomy is reversible. Ever since Roe versus Wade was overturned, there's just a huge increase in men wanting to have vasectomies. And so there's just a huge number of men wanting vasectomies that think it's reversible. Now, it's not guaranteed this reversal, and most urologists aren't adequately trained in the microsurgery to get a good result. And if you just put the two ends of the vas together, nowadays the results are not high at all, close to 10%. You have to bypass the blockage that's caused by the high pressure increase after vasectomy in the more delicate ductwork that's closer to the testicle that drains sperm from the testicle into the vas. It's a big operation to do it right. It requires utmost skill and the most difficult microsurgical procedures. And I started out as a microsurgeon, of course, and I did 2,000 rats vasectomy reversals and kidney transplants on rats and mice before I started doing it on humans. And most urologists will not have that kind of training. So I wouldn't consider a vasectomy routinely reversible. It really depends on who does it. But even if it's done well, it's not going to be 100%. But on the other hand, we can retrieve sperm from the testicle or from the epididymis and use that for IVF with the wife. Now, not ordinary IVF. You have to do ICSI. You have to inject it into the egg. And we were the ones that invented that procedure also. And then we get really good results as though the sperm count were completely normal. And we're just doing IVF as though it was a normal sperm count. So you have a choice. The advantage of a reversal is your wife doesn't have to go through IVF. But the disadvantage is it's got a failure rate that depends on the skill of the surgeon. And the advantage of IVF is, well, it's disadvantage. The wife has to go through it and the husband has to have a sperm retrieval procedure. But the advantage of it is it's much easier on the husband not to have to go through a big reversal. And it's almost a guarantee that we'll find adequate sperm for doing the IVF procedure, virtually a guarantee. So that's the difference between the two approaches. And you're always a candidate for reversal. I should emphasize, no matter how long ago the vasectomy was done, even if it's 35 or 40 years ago, it does not affect sperm production. Your testicle keeps on making sperm at the same rate, completely normal. It's just that there are blowouts close to the testicle that prevent sperm from getting to the site of vasectomy. So many doctors think erroneously that the vasectomy over a long period of time turns off sperm production, but it does not. Your testicle is completely normal forever after having had a vasectomy. So there's always good sperm there. So it's a long answer, but I hope it's adequate for you.